Ladies and gentlemen, the Cannondale Treadwell EQ. So these are my first impressions, pros and cons. I do own the bike. I've had it for about, I think it's almost a month at this point. I do commute with it 5 days a week. So I'm gonna start with the cons right away. So there are 3 levels in the Treadwell, with the Treadwell bikes that just came out this year. So the EQ is the top level. So my issue is that the gear set that it comes with is only one above from Attorney, the Shimano Attorney, which is the shittiest, crappiest one that comes on all entry-level bikes. So the group set that's on there is only one step above. So, and then I think there's a thing in the bike community where if they don't think it's a daily commuter, or they don't think it's a serious mountain bike or road bike, they just don't think you're gonna ride it all the time, so they just think you're not even gonna care or worry about the gear set that's in there. So for me that sucks because I do commute with it. So that's my one con. It's a huge con, but it's pretty much my only con. So to start with all the awesome things about the bike, tires, at first I thought they were going to be way too big. The width is a 1.85. I did measure. They seem to be like closer to 2 though. I thought that the rolling resistance would be too much and I'll be working too hard for it, but that's not the case at all. And the cushioning effect you get from the width is so worth it. I feel like I could, the suspension you get from it, I feel like I could run over anything and it never gets to my hands at all. So the tires have been amazing. I've never owned a bike with the tire that wide. So, and it's been a great experience so far biking through New York City and Brooklyn. Okay, so the second thing is the handlebars. So I haven't had a handlebar this wide since mountain biking. So it was a big issue at first because I'm no longer able to get in between cars. I'm now forced to sort of go into the lane of traffic or around the left side of cars. So I was thinking about cutting them down 2 inches on each side, and I was close to doing it, but during my climbs or during windy situations, because of the width, I can now grab the middle of the bar and there's almost like a second setting for me where I can get a little lower. So I've really been enjoying that. I've also been enjoying, when I am going fast and downhill, the width, I really feel like I could take on anything. And I don't, I can't remember the last time I felt that way on a bike. So I don't know if I want to trade off going more narrow. Then my climbing options are limited then. I can't get as low for climbing in windy situations. So, and then I won't have that wide feeling anymore. So I think I'm going to continue to ride it for a couple of months and then make my decision on that, or maybe swap back and forth. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with that. So there's the tires, those are the handlebars. The seat is great. It just has, the design of it's really cool. It has a little lift in the back, so you feel like I can go a little further back and give the rest of my my butt a little bit of a rest when I need to. What else? So now the pedals. The pedals are really cool. The first time they have deck tape in the middle section of the pedal, which I've never seen before. Usually it's just that covering or whatever it is. I have yet to see grip on the inside of the pedal like that, which I'm really impressed with. It really works well with any shoe or sneaker that I'm wearing. What else? The brakes have been great. Hydraulic disc brakes, that's what I wanted. This way is less maintenance. You get that stopping every time. It's guaranteed. Fenders have been great. So I think that's it. So pretty much the bike all around. I use it for commuting in New York City and Brooklyn. It's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun to ride also. So my issue is what I'm gonna do with those handlebars, because I can't go in between cars the way I used to anymore. and the gear set. The gear set is, I mean, is it the worst in the world? No, but I'm definitely reminded that it's a cheaper gear set. You know, I do a half hour each way on my commute, so I'm reminded probably 3 or 4 times within the ride that this is definitely not a higher end gear set. So I wish they would just forget about that. Oh, this is just a bike of leisure, so let's just put a cheaper gear set on there. And just, you know, if it's going to be the top of the line of the Treadwells, throw everything at it, you know, and then just raise whatever price you need to raise and do it that way. Yeah, so I'd like to see that change if that could. What else? That's it. So the Cannondale Treadwell, I've had it for almost a month. First impressions, pros and cons, that's it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them down below and I'll answer them in another video. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Take care. Bye.